This is what I was born to do. Time to let the world know.
Hey, just to let you know, I've been trying to check in on that deal you made. I haven't gotten anywhere yet. I mean, that dude is hard to get a hold of.
Full house tonight, boys. Time to start the show. You feel me? Let's give these fans what they paid for and won. You feel me? Let's do it.
Live from Denver, it's the home of the Nuggets, broadcasting from the Pepsi Center. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. For myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And breaking down this game, let's now take a look here at Paul Pierce.
Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
Take a look at the Nets. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Well, they were a fashionable pick to be one of the NBA's top teams coming into this season. And that's exactly the way it's worked out. Maybe they've even been a little better than what we thought.
Steve, it's really been a stellar season for them. I mean, all that hype, I think, was justified. And I do not say that much. I think a lot of stuff is overhyped, but not these guys. We've seen them win in a lot of different ways. They're a complete team. Tough matchup here for the Machine. He's up against the big ticket today, Kevin Garnett. KG won't bang down low, but he plays great D, hits the glass, and is quick enough to be a force inside, as well as having a nice mid-range jump shot. This should be a great matchup.
Now Terry, following Nate Robinson's three-point attempt. Here's Pierce. The shot is off, and it's Denver the other way. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
That was one of those games where everybody has fun because they blew them out, the bench played, everybody got in on the act.
Now here's Lopez. Count that one.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
Robinson kicks to Chandler. Back to Robinson. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. To the paint, Wolf. A beautiful reverse layup. Going back to what Steve said, Clark, how about the massive contribution they got from their bench in that win?
Kevin, it was very impressive. There's no denying that. I mean, you wouldn't have known who were the starters and who were the reserves based on the production.
Here's Pierce after the made shot from Wolf. Pierce good. Lawson with it. He had 15 points last outing. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I had a chance to catch up with Jason Kidd. He said that they'd be focusing a lot of their defensive energies on containing Ty Lawson, especially in transition. He added, Lawson is one of the fastest players in the league. So if you let him get out and run, you are putting yourself at a huge disadvantage. We've got to keep him in the half court and limit his penetration. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here's Terry, following the miss by Lawson. And there's Terry, averaging 10 points per contest. Here's Pierce. Rebounded by Wolf.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Chandler's shot, good.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Terry against Lawson. Pierce the pass to Terry. Back to Pierce. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Lopez. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against Portland.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense. They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Terry against Lawson. The jump hook, Pierce, good.
You know, even though he's older and won't be putting up points in the mid-20s like he once did with regularity, when you talk about clutch shots and somebody you want to take clutch shots, Paul Pierce is still one of your guys. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Terry kicks to Lopez. Low block shot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Going back to Pierce's offensive game, one of the most versatile one-on-one scorers in the game to this day, Steve.
Yeah, he can score inside, out, in between, and a very smart passer as well. Plays the game with a great pace. He's just got so much strength and rhythm to his game that he sort of does whatever he wants out there.
And gets his teammates involved as well. No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
Well, head coach Jason Kidd, that's a phrase I didn't expect to hear this quickly, but Kidd wasted no time. Only a matter of weeks after he announced his retirement as a player, he was named the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. And it's going to be interesting to see the transition. Kidd, obviously great basketball IQ, so well respected as a person in the league. I think it's just a matter of time before he really finds his footing and becomes an excellent coach.
Here's the machine, guarded by Garnett. Robinson passes to Wolf. Chandler with the screen on Garnett. Now Chandler inside. Now here's Johnson, defended by Wolf. Terry outside. Back to Johnson. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. And back to Coach Jason Kidd, Clark, a rookie at the coaching profession, but one of the most intelligent and respected point guards over his 19 years in the NBA.
Yeah, always respected as a leader, and his basketball IQ off the charts. So I think he's one of the few guys that could go right from playing to being a successful head coach.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's the machine. He's coming off a 31-point game against Portland.
And don't forget 4 blocks, so a huge game for him defensively as well.
And it's the machine with the foul. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Nets. Mason Plumlee.
Now Terry. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Six on the shot clock. And it's blocked. Here we go, one-on-one.
That was awesome.
Drop below. Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Right wing, here's Jamison. Bangs home the trifecta. Jamison's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. You look at the machine, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, J.J. Hickson, also someone that shoots at such a high percentage, top 5 in the league. Nuggets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Terry against Lawson. Outside Robinson. Here's the machine. Averaging 26 points a game, and he gets it to go. And that's now 9 points for Wilson Chandler.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Terry against Lawson. From outside the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Wolf. All alone. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And now it's a 3-point Nugget lead. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Trailblazers. Left side, Pierce. The shot is off. And Denver the other way now. Here's the machine. He has 6. Chandler, the pass to Wolf. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The machine's got 8 points.
Well, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
That's good from Chandler on the assist by Lawson. And 11 points for Wilson Chandler.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Those are the kind of possessions they can build on and begin to pull away here.
Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Jason Terry. Now the last month of basketball was for him. He's putting up 13 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And when you take his overall contributions on the whole, he's been putting up some pretty good numbers, but I think he can do more.
And Steve, sometimes that's just part of the game, weathering periods where your stats might not show all of what you're doing on the floor.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. That's going to send Wilson Chandler to the line. That's on Jason Terry. Brooklyn making some changes. Fareed's checked in for Hickson. Alinari comes in for the...
Substitution on the bench.
And the foul on Paul Pierce.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Lawson fires. He trains the quick shot. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Nets have gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Joe Johnson and Paul Pierce on the wings. Antoine Jamison out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Terry in at the 1.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
That free throw, no good.
It seems for the past few years, the only time you heard about Brook Lopez's name was in what the Nets would give up for Dwight Howard. I mean, well, all of that talk goes away now, at least for a minute, because he signed that extension with the Nets. And because of that, I think he was more comfortable, and it showed in his production on the floor.
And he sinks the second. And for Brook Lopez, a max contract going into last season. It raised some eyebrows for sure, but the way he's elevated his game, it looks like right now at least, he's been worth every penny.
Yeah, I agree with that. First-time All-Star, he improved as a shot blocker and a rebounder. And I thought he should have got maybe some votes at least for most improved player last season. Big reason why the Nets improved so much.
That's a good point. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hi, guys. The Machine in their last game against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He ended with 31 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Chandler playing very well. He has 18 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
Pierce dishes to Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Pass to Robinson. Robinson left side. Now the pass to Wolf. Shot clock at 6. Lawson outside. Hickson in the posts. Lopez is there, and that one's good. Hickson's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, most of all, I just love the work he puts in on the offensive glass. So many of his points come on putbacks just because of sheer hustle.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
Outside for Jamison. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead has got down to 14 points now in the basket from Lopez. And for the Nuggets, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. And Lawson, here we go. Outside Robinson. No good on the 3.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Terry kicks to Pierce. Terry the pass to Jamison. Takes it off the glass. Jamison's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
The Nuggets leading by 12. The dish to Lawson. Outside Lawson. Back to Robinson. That one falls. Coming off Lawson's feet. Robinson's got 5 points so far. Nets trail by 14. Timeout called, the Nets.
When you look at Ty Lawson, he was drafted in 2009, a draft class full of point guards. But he got lost in the shuffle, fell all the way to the 18th pick in the draft. But a terrific find for the Nuggets, who found their point guard of the future.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Brian Shaw had some words for his team in that last timeout. The one point he really drove home was that defensively, they have to do a better job of taking away the outside shot. They're going to be dedicating more manpower to the perimeter from now on. He also told them to get tough. He said, let's make this one a very physical game. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Out of bounds, Denver takes possession. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Nuggets, number 1. The Nets, second.
Doesn't it seem like three-point shooting can be contagious? Because both these clubs, it seems like everybody got hot at the same time.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Lawson. Launches it. That's good. Lawson's got 5 points now in the quarter. You know, for those who used to watch Ty Lawson lead North Carolina back to the title in 09, he's doing the same things he did back then here in the pros.
That's exactly right, Kevin. An excellent shooter, a really great passer, unbelievable speed, quickness, and vision. But I think it's the change of pace with that blistering speed that really keeps defenders on their heels. He's a perfect fit for the way Denver likes to play.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle-stat game has been going for the Nuggets.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far. And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yeah, well-deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
Here's the machine. 10 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Ty Lawson again from deep. Lawson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Nuggets.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter. In a moment here now to check out the numbers for Ty Lawson. At 11th in field goal percentage, 12th in assists, and his three-point field goal accuracy has been really impressive. He's ranked in the top 15.
You know, talking again about his field goal percentage, Steve, I mean, that's really been a strong suit for him, an area of strength in his game. And he's basically been efficiently and reliably scoring.
Terry. And he uses the glass on the layup. Terry's got his first basket of the night.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Lawson fires. Drains the 19-footer. Lawson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket. The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Chandler kicks to Lawson. Here's the machine. He's got 10. Good D by Lopez.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Terry with it. Now Lawson defending. Terry kicks to Lopez. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
Outside Robinson. Chandler dishes to Lawson. Kicks to Robinson. Here's Wolf, and he converts the layup. The machine's got 12 points in the game.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Terry kicks to Jamison. He dishes it to Pierce, and that one's good. 6 points for him.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Chandler gets the screen from Wolf. Feeds to Lawson. Lawson right side. Floats one, and that one's good. Lawson's got 12 now in this quarter.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Terry kicks to Johnson. Denver grabs the miss.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Robinson drives in. Johnson with the block. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's the pass to Terry. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Terry's got his second basket of the game.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
The Nuggets have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Nate Robinson. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Robinson.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Nuggets ahead, running away with it. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Happy to have you with us for tonight's game. Let's start up the halftime report. The Denver Nuggets have the lead against Brooklyn. They're atop the conference standings and looking to defend their position. We've seen Chandler go to town against this Nets defense. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And the Nets, they've been struggling a bit. The outside shot just not there for them today, but that certainly hasn't stopped them from trying. We might see some adjustments after the break. Some textbook basketball from Brook Lopez. We all know he can deliver huge performances, and he could be on his way to another. Now let's get back over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of our crew as the second half gets underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The facade of Union Station illuminated as we bring you back to downtown Denver, Colorado. A fantastic game from Wilson Chandler in this one.
It didn't take long to see what kind of game he was going to have today. He came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
You know, you look at his shot chart, it's all graped up. I mean, he's right at the rim. He's driving the lane again and again.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Denver, Wolf, he's in at power forward. Lawson out there with Robinson. Then it's Wilson Chandler, and it's Hickson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Chandler against Terry. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
For Brooklyn, they have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
Well, one of the better free throw shooting teams in the NBA. They're hitting about 80% from the line this year.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Denver leading by 20. Robinson with it. Now Pierce defending. Here's the machine. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. The machine's got 14 points. Here's Terry. He kicks it to Pierce. It's stolen by Lawson. Goes up. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rip.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Terry against Lawson. Blocked. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Garnett. Denver's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Lawson drives in. For the 3. Chandler, no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Terry dishes to Garnett. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Back to Garnett. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Garnett's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And Kevin Garnett, remember last year in Boston, played a lot of center, but now with the Nets, will most likely go back to his natural power forward spot, playing alongside Brook Lopez.
Lawson's against Terry. It's Pierce on the wing. Johnson up top. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Mentioned Kevin Garnett at center. He's listed at 6'11", but I don't know, Clark. He looks taller than that, but he's really stuck on that 6'11" size.
Yeah, a lot of guys want to stay south of 7 feet. I don't know why. It's something psychological or personal. Guys just feel better about being listed under the 7 feet tall, but the key with him is he's always played like a 7-footer, a very skilled and productive 7-footer at that.
First free throw is good. Johnson hits them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Robinson against Johnson. And Hickson throws it down.
You know, he might he's small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Now here's Terry. Garnett outside. Back to Terry. Got a piece of it. And now Lawson pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Clark, can you believe it? A footballer who can soar like that?
Man, I tell you what, that's a major elevation there. That's a power finish for a player at any position.
Well, he is not afraid to take it inside. We know that.
Nets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Terry kicks to Johnson. Here's Pierce. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, Brian Shaw had some advice for the team over that last break. He said they need to start attacking in the open court. He doesn't want to see them operating in a strictly half-court offense. He wants their tempo to become more of a weapon. The next message he had for them was that they should be attacking the basket on offense. He felt very strongly that the defense they're up against is vulnerable down low. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. Chandler against Terry. 6 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Hickson grabs the board. Hickson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Robinson goes in. Passes it to Wolf. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
So he's got length and quickness, athleticism. He's a mobile shot blocker, able to cover a lot of ground.
And that really helps him defending in transition. I mean, he can affect shots even on the move.
That free throw good from Wolf.
Just absolute domination in this one for the machine. He has 15 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
Well, anytime they've needed him, he's come through defensively. He's made a major impact on this game.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jameson's checked in. Both free throws good from Wolf. The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Terry the pass to Johnson. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Wolf. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th assist on the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Denver.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight. I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Jamison on the double team. Chandler dishes to Robinson. That 3 off the mark.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Soft touch off the glass.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Denver leading by 23. Robinson off a pick from Wolf. Robinson passes to Wolf. That's good. The Machine's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
Terry kicks to Lopez. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Lopez has got 16.
You know, they're being very one-dimensional right now, going to the post every time. But if it works, you don't need another dimension.
Well, they're taking this defense to task, quite honestly. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint. D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
There's the feed to Johnson. 11 feet away. Denver grabs the miss. Hickson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Terry dishes to Pierce. It's stolen by Lawson. And pushing it up, here's Denver, here's Chandler, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, it's been all about pace and space with them. Tempo, the fast break points, just a huge advantage.
Yeah, they've been looking to push it all the time and to get that early offense, and they're doing it well.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He harped on their transition defense, telling his guys that he wants quicker reactions when the ball changes hands. As he sees it, they've been too slow to get back. Also, he wants them building a wall around the rim defensively and forcing shots to come from the perimeter, not in the paint. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Here's Wolf. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. That's now 22 points for the Machine. Lynette shooting at 51%. Really solid. Plumlee, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Lawson with it. He's got 16. This is to Robinson. Out to the wing. And again, it's Denver.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court, and the same has not held true.
Well, you know what? When you look at Nate Robinson, guys, you could make the case or even argue that the last few seasons, he's been a bargain basement deal. I mean, he's been very productive, and he's been playing on single-season, veteran minimum contracts. I mean, he's provided a lot of value for what he's been paid. But after a big performance for the Bulls in the playoffs, the league caught on, and this year he was finally rewarded with a multi-year deal.
For 3, Lawson, and that one's good. Lawson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Here's Johnson, and he gets it to go. And you know, Nate Robinson could always score and shoot from outside, but he's definitely improved as a playmaker.
That's a great point, Kevin. When he first came into the league, he was basically a shooting guard in a 5'9" frame, but he's improved his passing, he's improved his understanding of how to run a team. Still not really a point guard, but I think he can play the position for brief spells.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't mention a 3-time NBA All-Star Saturday Night Dunk Championship.
Yep.
And the Nets making a change here. Here is Livingston. Garnett, right side. He feeds it to Terry. Garnett inside. Fareed defending. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Terry.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Miller, the pass to Wolf. Count that one. The Machine's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Garnett with a screen on Miller. Livingston kicks to Garnett. Knocks it loose. Boy dishes to Miller. Pass to Wolf. 3 seconds left. That's good. The Machine's got 26 points.
Now, this is what happens when he gets on a roll. You are not going to see a better rhythm shooter than him.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Nuggets ahead, opening up a huge gap. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
Tune in Friday, March 1st. Ty Lawson and the Denver Nuggets take on LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trailblazers, a Northwest Division rivalry. Be there.
In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist of the game, and what a pass it was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. This is the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
Here is Miller. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Livingston is out there with Terry. Then it's Garnett. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Miller outside. Miller off a pick from Wolf. Puts it up from 12. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Machines got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nuggets. Gwinnett shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Livingston kicks to Anderson. The pass to Terry. There's the dish to Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Terry off the drive. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Miller kicks to Gallinari. There's the pick. Down low. Here's Wolf. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Livingston passes to Anderson. Kicks it to Livingston. Back to Anderson. Nets passing it around. Livingston dishes to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Here's Terry. And the shot falls short this time.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Passes it to Wolf. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Machines got 4 points this quarter.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Livingston kicks to Terry. He dishes it to Livingston. Here's Teletovic. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Miller, the pass to Wolf. Good, and Miller gets the assist. 32 points for the Machine.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Here is Livingston. On the wing, Terry. 5 to shoot. Rejected by Mozgov. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And here's Miller. Inside. Top of the key. And it's off the back rim, no good.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Here is Livingston, covered by Foy. It's stolen by Foy. Miller outside. Now, here is Foy. He's covered by Livingston. Here's Wolf. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. The Machine's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
And again, it's the Nets missing. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. To the wing right side. Shoots it. And it's Denver scoring again.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something, a double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting ridiculous.
Livingston dishes to Garnett. Anderson outside, feeds to Teletovic. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Denver's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Brooklyn. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at the Bradley Center in Milwaukee. And that will conclude a long 7-game road trip for the team.
Yeah, you know the fans out in Memphis really hoping their team can win that one.
The first free throw is good. The Nets making a switch here. Both free throws good from Wolf.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
And that one's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
The feed now to Arthur. Pass to Wolf. To the middle, and that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. When this game is finished, they'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. From the inbound, that's good on the jump shot. The Machine's got 40 points.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Now Williams. Pass to Anderson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Wolf. Shoots it up, gets himself open and drills it. Whoa! The Machine's got 42 in the game.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Anderson kicks to Livingston. Back to Anderson. Fires for 3. No good. And it's Denver the other way. Now here's Arthur. Passes it to Wolf. He kicks to Fournier. Stolen. Here is Livingston. Over to the wing. And here's Anderson for 3. Anderson can't get that one to fall. And that one's good.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Lets it fly from 18. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Foy, the pass to Wolf. Williams comes with a double team. The shot's good from Wolf.
Their low post defense has to show some improvement, guys.
Yeah, of the last 10 points, Steve, 8 have come from in tight.
Here is Livingston. Dishes it to Williams. Right wing. It's Anderson with the drive. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by Anderson.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
The dish now to Arthur. Here's the machine, defended by Shingelli.
Great second half. I mean, he came out of that locker room ready to play.
Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Williams gets a screen from Livingston. Williams dishes to Livingston. Pulls up on the wing, and the shot is good. Foy with it. Pass to Wolf. Puts up the baby hook. It's rebounded by Shingelli. Nets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Well, it's been an interesting few years for Darren Williams and a lot of controversy involving his coaches. So Williams looking for stability and also, I think, looking for maybe an improved reputation as this season unfolds.
And he makes the first. Going back to Williams-Clark and the coaching change, do you think he had a hand in that or not? It's so hard to speculate.
It really is, Kevin. I agree with you there. I think it's overblown, quite honestly. You have to remember, playing in the Big Apple, the storylines will abound, true or not, and they sometimes can take on a life of their own.
Well, and the same thing happened in Utah now, too, under him.
Yeah, again, I think some of that, there may have been a little bit to it, but again, I think overblown is the best way to look at it. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Here's Arthur, the turnaround jumper. Count it.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Williams for 3, and that one's good. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Miller kicks to Arthur. Wolf lays it up and takes it in. The machine's got 48.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Miller against Williams. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Miller off a pick from Wolf. Miller, the pass to Arthur. Puts it up from 12. Miller, no luck. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Livingston kicks to Williams. He feeds it to Teletovic. 3-pointer. Arthur grabs the board.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Here's Wolf, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
In the first half, he was able to get to the line a little bit more. Let's see if he can pick it up here.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Wolf. Fareed's checked in for the Nuggets. Both free throws good from Wolf. Here is Williams. 1:29 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Livingston, and again it's Brooklyn converting.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Denver.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And this will make it 41 victories for them on the year.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for the machine. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him.
Williams against Miller. On the wing, Williams. Rebound by the Nuggets.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Miller kicks to Arthur. Arthur off a pick from Wolf. Doubled by Teletovic. Plumlee with the steal.
And this game is finally getting away from him.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
At the line for the Nets, Sean Livingston. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Randy Foy, he's checked in for Jarrell Arthur. Both free throws good from Livingston. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club. And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Here's Teletovic, and it's good off the back rim and in. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Miller outside. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Nate, a great win tonight for the team. How much does the philosophy and the mindset that coaches instilled in this group help you guys in a win like we saw here?
Our coach always says that the guys that we have in this room, everybody's capable of playing together, playing hard, and getting victories no matter who we play. We feed into that. Our coach does a great job in motivating us. He gives us homework to go home and really study our opponents. We know them, and we knew that we got to play defense, and we did that tonight.
Nate, great win. Guys, this is a team willing to pay the price.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, The Machine.
$50 points. What a night you had. Just unbelievable the way you were able to dominate offensively out there. Would you say this was one of your better games as a pro?
Anytime you can drop over 50, there's a pretty good chance it was one of your better games. So, yeah, I'd say tonight's game qualifies. Everything just felt good, you know? My shot was falling, I was getting the ball in the right spots, I was able to create a fair amount on my own, and of course, we won the game. Can't ask for much more than that.